Everybody, and welcome to the Pull Up Experience Podcast Edition. If you cannot tell by the background, we are at the Podcast Summit 2024. Shout out to Dave Shands and the full crew for putting on a tremendous day. One of the great things about today is the community that we've been able to build and amazing people we've been able to network with. Now I'm standing here with Mac, and I would be crazy not to let him introduce himself. Tell us who you are and what
Yo,
you
what's
do.
poppin', B? I'm from, oh, snap. My name Mac. I'm from New York, Southside Jamaica, Queens. What's poppin'? I got a podcast that's called From the North to the South, where we talk about the transition or the great migration of homies that migrated from up north to down south. You know what I mean? So I appreciate being here. Thank you for letting me be a guest.
So tell me more about this great migration, because usually we hear it in reverse. Everybody trying to escape the South and run to the North.
Oh, nah, cuz
Tell me more
everybody
about what you
trying.
got going
Nah,
on.
B. So y'all know the land out here is wavy, right? So we love the land. I just hate the food out here.
All right.
Feel me? So with that, I was like, dang, I met a lot of other up northers down here that say the same thing. They love the land, it's cheap here, but the food here suck.
Right.
Right? So I want to get all y'all experiences. Why'd you move here? With some culture shocks, culture differences. I would say a culture shock for me, since I'm from the hood, we don't see that many. I didn't grow up seeing a lot of white people. So when I first moved here, it was one white boy
Okay.
and 3 black homies, and
Yeah.
I was like, yo, they finna rob the slum, cuz. Bro, they all hopped in the same car and skeeted over. I was like, oh, wow, that's a culture shock.
Right.
So that's why I want to get other people's culture shocks or culture awakenings, and I want to hear about that experience.
So let's get into it, right? Because exposure is the biggest thing. Now, at the Pull Up Experience, we all about elevation and how to
Okay.
pull somebody, elevate them, right? We got to educate them, right? We got to expose them, right? And then we got to make them execute.
That's
So
big.
when it comes to elevation, exposure, execution, now we already talked about the exposure part. Tell us a little bit more about the migration and how you decided to move on down and decided this is what you want to do.
All right, so look, I'm a veteran, so I
Oh,
was
thank
in
you
the
for your
military.
service.
I appreciate it. Getting out the military, my grandparents moved here. My grandmother was like, I just need your help with your grandfather because he's sick.
Okay.
So I came down here. Nobody hired me. I ended up getting like 13 felonies, went to prison for a couple. Found Christ in prison, came out. He changed my whole life. Entrepreneur now. I got a bounce house business. I got a pressure washing business. I got a cologne business, and we building more businesses, 7 figures. We're trying to get seven streams of income so we can get this paper spread for my son. I'm a full-time student too, Georgia State University. What's
Shout
poppin'?
out to Georgia State. Now I'm Morris Brown all day long. Now
Oh,
I'm gonna let
damn.
you have it though. But don't get the hating. Now
That's
we was having a good
HBCU, right?
conversation.
That's HBCU.
Absolutely.
All right, shout out to y'all. That's what's
Yes, it
poppin'.
was. But so it's a lot that I heard you say. Now we talked a lot about other people and their transformation, but one thing about you is you really got your own story to tell, and you are helping tell other people's story. I love the fact that you, first of all, understood the importance of family and came to really dig deep into that. But on top of that, life started life in. You went and did what you had to do, sat down for a little bit, but you got right back up after you sat down. That re-entry portion is big, especially in entrepreneurship. And because my podcast is all about elevation, what gave you the motivation to say, you know what, I'm not going to let this time bring me down or keep me down? Because you, like you said, before you even went down, you couldn't get the job anyway. So what made you switch your thought process to say, you know what, I'm gonna start this job? And then you kept going because clearly you just took off. You got all these different businesses you just named.
And I still got a full-time job at Pepsi, y'all.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
come
how you
on.
do it. Okay.
So what happened was, man, so I went to prison for getting money.
Okay.
So when I was in prison, I was getting money.
All right.
Every drug that you know, I had it. Every hustle you know in prison, I did it.
Okay.
You feel me? So homies in prison knew I was a get money homie. When I got out, I realized I can't get the money that I used to. So I got to get it some way.
Okay.
It wasn't a legal way. But I take that safe, easy money over everything else. But I just prayed for the vision. God gave me a cargo van. From the cargo van, I had got some auto routes.
Okay.
I asked God for more. COVID hit. That's when he told me to get a pressure washer. Never touched a pressure washer in my life, right? Never touched one.
Crazy.
I got the pressure washer. After the pressure washer, I said, God, I need more. COVID hit. I ended up getting 9 bounce houses,
Wow.
right? And so then the cologne hit. You know, I was a smoker. I smoked no cigarettes, no cigarettes.
So I was like,
THC.
yuck.
You know what I'm saying? So But going back into work, we smell like smoke. I always smoke on my break.
Facts.
So I started getting colognes so I could
Okay.
smell good. But other homies would smoke with me like, yo, let me get that. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to charge y'all because this Savage like
Not
$200
paper
bottle,
pump.
cut,
Oh
right? But
goodness.
look, I started going to these cologne places and they had the small pumps.
Okay.
And I realized y'all are trapping.
Yeah.
So you taking the big bottle and just breaking it down. So all I did was start buying the big bottles. I researched YouTube's, look for the top fragrances that ladies like.
Okay.
Because that's all the homies want to do is get the attention from
Big
the ladies,
facts.
right?
Yeah.
So I researched that, and so I get those bottles that ladies like, so I could tell the homies, and hey, whatever I pay for the bottle, look, give me 10%, and here go your little small bottle.
All right, now it's the podcast summit. It's late night at the podcast summit, so let's get into it. Because if you selling cologne, everybody want to smell what your neck smell like. So,
Okay.
What are some of your top selling colognes that
Listen,
you are able to give out?
Savage, Alexa, cuz when I tell y'all, everybody in Atlanta got that regular basic Savage, but everybody can't afford the Alexa. It's $250 for a small bottle, but look, get it. Tom Ford ombre leather. That is too tough. Tom Ford ombre leather, and I'm gonna this is a go getter. Females love it on me, bro. Jimmy Choo Man Intense.
That's my. All right.
Come on, cuz look.
Okay.
Jimmy Choo Man Intense, Tom Ford ombre leather, and Savage Alexa. I guarantee you're gonna find you a wife, bro. I don't promote on unmarried sex, so look, your wife will love you on that night, bro. You know what I mean? You're gonna really get some and all that, fellatio and all that, son. You know what I mean?
He might be right.
Come on, cuz.
It's a pull-up, so I'm gonna be quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But speaking of that, the last question I definitely have to figure out: where can we pull up on you at? How can we continue to support you and watch your journey?
Man, so the podcast that I'm coming out with, you can see me on Instagram from the north to the south. North is NORF to the south, DA, not THE, the second one.
Okay.
You're gonna see the Statue of Liberty, that's us. Or hit my line 718-490-5747. I got a bunch of businesses just call me. I kept my New York number even though we here in Atlanta, but that's my New York number. Hit my line, bro. We all about money, getting money, and I like to educate homies, and I like to educate youth. One of my biggest things is educating the youth, not bringing them to God, but letting them understand what God can do in your life, but also showing y'all how to get businesses,
yes,
and how to grow with your business, and how we can get this paper spread. Because when you turn 18, I don't want you to have to go to a job.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to have your own gym.
Okay.
So I got kids that I pay for girls' lash classes.
Oh wow, you're really investing in these people.
I invest in them,
yes,
because I know when they get older, they're gonna be like, yo, Mac really loves me.
Yeah.
And one thing for y'all people that be mentoring and having the wrong mindset for these kids, remember, bro, that's nasty, cuz. Oh, freaky at you a 69 guy. Listen, some of these homies is nasty, but I love these kids and I defend these kids like they my own children. So make sure y'all protect the youth, bro. Don't be nasty with it, bro, because they use you, they want you, they love you, they trust you to be a father figure to them. So be that father figure, not a nigga that's trying to sleep with them, all right?
Yeah. You know what? I ain't got nothing else to say after that. I couldn't close no better than that. Is there anything that you want the people to know about you that I might have missed?
Nothing, cuz. Praise be to God. I appreciate him holding me down.
And thank you for being a blessing and blessing our podcast with you. Please don't let this be our last conversation, because our pull-up game strong. I hate to have to pull up on you, Mac.
Nah, pull up on me, cuz. Know what I mean? You pull up on me, B. If I'm out here, I'm in New York, because I live in both. But pull up on me, B. I'm here. If y'all in Southside, know what I mean? I'll be there. I'm out here in Gwinnett. Just hit me, B.
All right, you heard it here first, y'all. This will not be the last that we ever hear of Mac, because we're going to see him again tomorrow and then one more time next year at Podcast Summit 2025. Congrats, Dave. Congrats to the team. Thank y'all for everything that y'all provide. And again, make sure y'all pull up on us next time. Bye.
What's going on, guys? We're here at the Podcast Summit, and we are having just a great time. We're networking. We're meeting great people, and we have another great guest for you guys today. Do me a favor, man. Tell the people who you are, man.
My name is Jarvis. I'm actually a realtor out of Arizona.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll talk afterwards. I'm also a realtor in Cleveland, Ohio, man.
Oh, yeah?
So we'll talk afterwards and whatnot, because I want to know about the market down there and whatnot.
Yeah. So it's probably the same everywhere.
It's bad, right? It's bad for everybody, right?
It's just sitting there.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. Absolutely. So let me ask you this, man. With that being said, what brought you here to the Podcast Summit?
So I got a lot of reasons, but since we're realtors, I can kind of relate to you, and I know I don't like cold calling. So, and I don't like other ways of advertising that the typical
way
real estate agent would do. So I figured I like entertainment. I went to school for music before I did real estate. So I wanted to be in front of the camera or behind the camera or somehow pursuing an entertainment world. So I was like, let me do a podcast. So,
bro, take it from me, and this is me. Podcasting is the best network hack real estate agents not even tapping into, bro.
I mean, because you can talk to 1,000 people or one person.
Either person, and we know what happened when they think of real estate, they'll think about you. I was on so podcast.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So let me ask you, how you started yet?
So I have done 2 videos.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
But coming to this conference, Podcast Summit, it gave me clarity on what I need to do next.
Okay, that's what's up.
So I got to go to my hotel room now and get on Chat GPT and take my notes and gather them together.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, it was great, man. I learned a lot in one day already.
So let me ask you this. I know we have so many great things today. What was the biggest takeaway you had from today?
My biggest takeaway from today was don't be scared of small. Don't be scared to start small. And I only got 20-something views. I got like 8 subscribers.
Okay.
Like I can call each subscriber.
That's okay.
You know
That's okay. Because, bro, when we started this, I promise you, same ordeal.
Yeah.
And we had David Shands for 200th episode, bro. So keep going, bro.
Right. So, yeah. So that's what I got from it. Don't be scared of the small. And also, like, get out your box. I'm an introvert, and I can be an extrovert once I get to know you. But learning how to get out of my box without, minimizing the way I am in general.
Okay.
And I can do that by presenting value.
Absolutely.
And once you start talking value, the right people are going to come to you because you're giving them the value that they need.
Hands down.
So,
hands down, my friend. So let me ask you this. Where can people learn more about your podcast? Where can they tune in? And where can we support you?
You can find me on Jarvis the Realtor. You can Google me, Facebook me. I'm a realtor. So if you type in Jarvis Witherspoon, I'm on Google. Like, as you know, as a realtor, you can find us anywhere. On YouTube, you can subscribe to me at Jarvis the Realtor. And my email is jarvistherealtor.az@gmail.
Okay.
That's it, brother.
Listen, bro, we appreciate your time. Listen, guys, you get support pull up experience. Support my man Jarvis, okay, guys?
Thank y'all.
Guys, we're here to pull up experience. We're here at the podcast summit, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right.
Peace.
All right. So we got a mutual friend. His name is Calvin, DJ Infamous. He DJs for Ludacris around the world. When me and Calvin went to college together, CJ and Calvin went to high school together. And Calvin moved to Atlanta, and we had a relationship. I'm coming over his house, and I'll see CJ. He was fat CJ. This is before. Shout out to CJ. And one day, I get a call. And he's like, man, that sleep with your something brand. I like that. He said, I'm working with a guy who, y'all have the same message. Like, he's like, they gave him no sleep. And I'm like, who was that? He said, Eric Thomas. I said, who was that? I had no idea who it was. He said, yeah, he's a motivational speaker, and he has his message. He does this thing called Thank God It's Monday every Monday. So he sent me some of the videos, and I became an instant fan. Any ET fans here? I became an instant fan. I just could not stop watching the videos. So I called Sela back like, yo, I love this guy. And he's like, yo, I'm gonna give him some shirts to wear on Thank God It's Monday. So I'm telling him, like, yo, this is really life-changing for me.
Come on, man.
He said, all right, I'm gonna buy the shirts. I'm like, man, you ain't gotta buy them. I'm gonna give them to you for free, bro. Like, this message really changed my life. He was like, no, bro, I'm gonna pay for them. I'm like, all right. Because I needed the money at that time. I ain't gonna fight with you. The first delivery of the t-shirts was when CJ and his wife came to the Cheesecake Factory. I'm serving them. I get their order, put their order in, I run to my car, get the shirts, come back, and deliver the shirts. So I'm working at the Cheesecake Factory, and he just sees something. He sees something in me and what I'm doing. That'll be a part of this conversation, just trying to figure out what he saw. But long story short, E.T. winds up wearing one of the shirts and titling one of his Thank God It's Monday videos, Sleep is for Suckers. Spelled it wrong with an F-O-R instead of 4, but I said it. You know what I mean? orders start coming in from around the world. From around the world. That was the beginning of the end of my journey at the Cheesecake Factory, but also CJ's mentored me. And even after I was a full-time entrepreneur for a while and I wanted to be a speaker, he coached me. And this isn't, listen, y'all see the Godfather of Harlem? He's the Godfather of social media. All the people that you love, he coached. So I be coming to his house. For one, I wonder if you can go back to this, it's $300 a month. I might have given $300 a month coaching. It's all that I had. But I'd be coming to his house, and Inky Johnson would be leaving, just getting another coaching session. I'd be coming to his house, Jeremy Anderson is leaving, Kendall Ficklin, all these different people. Long story short, this is my story. One day I'm doing a coaching session, and he said, yo, I want you to listen to something. I'm like, all right, cool, but you only give me an hour, so I ain't got much. I want my whole hour for my favorite hours. He said, come to my truck with me, and I want you to hear something. So we get in the truck, in his garage, and he turns the truck on, and at this point, he was putting in a CD. And I'm like, oh wow, I'm like, listen to some music. But the first thing on my mind is, you're not really supposed to run a car in the garage with the garage door closed? That's really what's going on in my brain. I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna live in the garage and that?
The carbon dioxide in the kid,
Yo, he puts in the CD, he said, yo, this is an artist that I'm gonna start managing. He said, yo, he's never rapped before, but he's really good at it. The CD I was listening to was Toby Nwigwe.
Oh, wow.
He said, I'll just take this kid and like, I'm gonna make him a star. And I listened to the music and I was like, yeah, it's all right. I was like, yo, can we get to our coaching session? So I keep coming to the coaching sessions, and one time, a couple times, he's just laughing on Toby, like, bro, you can't find no college students around the campus to shoot your videos. You need to be consistent. And he starts going through this process, and I literally saw someone who never rapped before become one of the biggest stars in the world. Any Toby fans? So, CJ, it's something that you see in somebody. Is it that you pick people where you see something special, or you just have one of those brains where I can take anything and turn it into something special?
So I tell people all the time that I truly believe that everybody has a gift, right? People say, I don't know what my gift is, so write this down. Your gift is what comes easy to you that's hard for most. I'm going to say it slow because I want to make sure everybody catches it. Because I believe, and this isn't motivational speaker talk, I know E.T.'s my guy, I know, I'm around positive people, and they say, you think everybody can be successful? And I say, yes, everybody won't be, because most people won't tap into their gift, right? What comes easy to you, that's hard for most. I found my gift in the 4th grade. We had a group project, it was me and 4 other girls, and they were like, oh my God, I'll do all the work, but I don't want to talk in front of the class. And I was like, I don't want to do no work, and I'll let talk. But let me tell you something. Do y'all know I never got down on my knees and prayed that God would give me the gift to be able to speak in public? Now, I had to work on it because he gave it to me. But understand something. Do I believe God gave everybody an individual gift? Absolutely. So here's what happens, right? So I bought my kids an Oculus for Christmas like 2 years ago. And they was like, we want an Oculus, they seen all the commercials. And they had it for like 2 or 3 days. And it was like they were fighting over it, all kinds of stuff. And I went up to their room and I was like, yo, where's the Oculus? I ain't seen y'all have it in like a week or 2. And they was like, yo, we can't find it. And I said, whoa, I gave you that gift. Somebody with me already. And they said, well, we can't find it. And I said, what you mean you can't find it? You begged me for it and I gave it to you. That was a gift for me. So I'm pissed as their father because I gave them a gift. So how do you think God feel when you...
Come on now. Come on.
He done gave you a gift. Now, they found it. But guess how they had to find it? They had to clean it up.
Jesus.
Their rooms. Some of y'all need to clean up the clutter up here and go back to what you're supposed to be doing. So that's why it's important to be involved in the community. So how do I know that Toby Nwigwe can be one of the best? I'm not bragging, y'all. We don't work with Beyonce. We got nominated for a Grammy. We signed a deal with Reebok. Boys doing a Montclair fashion show over in Milan, Italy. And this is somebody who I met. He had no lights on in the apartment. And the dog with no dog food. The fridge with no food. I was just telling y'all where I found him. But I said, hold on. You have a gift. And not just a gift, you have an incredible gift, but you yet to tap into it. You're a rapper now. He said, I don't know how to rap. I said, it don't matter. You have a way of putting words together. So where would he be right now if he didn't have somebody who would say, yo, this is your gift? Now, it's not enough just to find your gift. You also have to find your unique selling proposition. Write that down. What is my USP? What is my unique offering to the world? Dave came to me and says, yo, I got it. I want to be a speaker. I said, cool. What kind of speaker? Motivational speaker. I said, well, we here. Go for it. He was like, right now? I said, yeah. He was like, okay, I see it.
It's inspired by West African and Greek mythology, and I'm really passionate about it because I need glasses to navigate.
Yes.
-12 on eyesight, that pretty much means I can't go throughout life without glasses.
Okay.
And when you think about glasses, most of the time it's not something that is that appealing or sexy. It's
Absolutely.
not something that you really feel your most confident self in. So that's what I do, right? I make people feel their most sexy self, right? So we're making it happen at the summit 2024, like you
Now,
said.
this is a lady I needed, y'all. Now, those who don't know, I went and got surgery a couple years ago because I couldn't take it. The glasses that I was seeing was boring, and the last thing they did was tell a story. Now, since I seen you, you done had a different pair on every time I walk past you.
You know what it is?
And you always looking good. So, tell us the story behind this pair that you're wearing.
So I have to touch them sometimes, right?
Okay,
So
that's all right.
the ones that I'm wearing, I design archetypes, like I said. The current archetype that I'm wearing is the creative archetype. And what that means is it's the person that I've imagined to be just that, right? So that's probably why you see like a lot of creative people, like musicians,
Yeah.
right? Like the fashionista, the delegator, something like that in these. They're thicker. They're meant to be conversation starters, so they're much more theatrical, right? The colorway that I'm wearing, because they sold out once before, this is called Panda.
Okay.
Right, so all my glasses though are designed with C39 lens, and they're shades. I wear them as optical glasses so people can see.
Mhm.
Yo, wow, I can wear my prescription like that too.
And
That's
still
the
be
whole
fly,
point,
yes.
right? So these are actually transitional. When they hit the light, they look crazy, you know. But they're Panda just because of that. The white black ensemble. The black sold out once, and it was so classic. But I wanted to play with the color, and I'm like, oh, white would be fire, but like, what would white and black do? And it did something. So that's the ones that I'm wearing right
It's
now.
doing it right now. I give you that much.
Thank you.
Now, the last thing I definitely want to talk about is for sure, how can we continue to support you? Because I've been seeing you in these streets. I know you got so many things going on. Y'all, the table, if I showed y'all would be surprised, but they are selling like crazy. So if y'all are coming back for day 2, which I know y'all are just like me, make sure y'all pull up on her. And more importantly, where are we going? Because we need to keep this transaction going.
All right. So, I mean, if you're able to, be blessed by the eyewear God, frame God, so I call myself,
Period.
I'll be here at the summit tomorrow. We're almost sold out, actually. But other than that, I'm an online-based store. So, Kaleechi.com, KLEECHI.com. You can also find me on Instagram. If you need to see the little social life, the lifestyle marketing type of vibe is definitely there. But I am online-based. If you're in New York and you happen to see me a little bit, around about, definitely holler at me, because what's coming up next is, Fashion Week.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be a little bit different. We're working on the professional archetype. So I'm really excited about that. But online is where it's at. But if you're in Atlanta, you can find me at, we stay in the location?
Yeah.
The Hilton?
Oh, yeah.
255 Cortland?
Yeah.
We don't want them to pull up on us at the wrong time.
No, for sure. At the podcast summit specifically. No.
Specifically.
It's my co-host's birthday today. Her name is Brittany. Can I get a happy birthday, Brittany?
Happy birthday, Brittany. Shout out to you. I heard you're the flyest co-host in the world.
Yes.
Right? And we get into it. So she said we was going to do a couple shots. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's
Are we doing
happening.
shots? We're
For
doing
you,
some shots,
it's
maybe.
happening.
Oh, for me.
'Cause
Okay.
I know you can see it coming with the glasses on, and I'm so sorry.
See, that's what they try to do when they see the -12. They try to make them little jokes so I can see into the future, but it's
I was
okay.
there with you. I'm telling you. I know the fact that you could have
And you
thick
fucked around and got
glasses,
surgery.
man, because my glasses were always too thick and they hung out of my frame. So
I'm
it's
-12,
nice
so I
to
get
see
it.
this. Yeah,
Even with them being that thick, the shits had to stay fly.
girl. And
The clapback was crazy,
we're gonna talk about that.
But I
off
appreciate
camera,
you.
man.
Thank you.
Shout out to you, Dave. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be together and meet amazing individuals like this here at the vendor side of it all. She's right here in the middle of it all, depending on the workshop that you at, the main stage. Podcast Summit 2024 has been an amazing opportunity. Y'all make sure y'all pull up for 2025 so y'all can continue to meet us and beat us here next time, y'all. Till then, we out of here. We gotta
Thank
take the
you.
shots. Bye.
Hey y'all, yet again the pull up experience. We're here, Podcast Summit ATL. Listen, shout out to Nakia Hudson, 2U Wines, our sponsor. Shout out to myself, it's my birthday, y'all. Thank you, thank you. Yes, yes. And yes, I have been able to snag yet another innocent bystander that didn't know he was going to be coming up on the pull up. Okay. So listen, tell us your name. Tell us if you have your podcast, more about your podcast.
All right, so I'm Kevin Ewing.
Okay.
I'm right outside Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay.
My flight got in a little late last night. I feel like I missed out on some stuff.
Oh,
I was in the
okay.
group chat, the
Yeah,
podcast on
yeah.
the group chat.
Okay.
I was tuned in. I'm like, dang, I
Okay.
wanted to network. So I'm finally getting to do it right now.
There you go.
But yeah, so I'm a photographer. I'm a
nice.
photographer.
Okay.
About 8 months ago, I opened up a photography studio.
Nice.
And in the photography studio, we got a podcast space.
Hey,
We got a
you might
podcast
as
room. I got
well.
about 5 or 6 people right now running the podcast out of our space. So I was like, man, let me slide down to Atlanta, get a couple answers, figure some things out, take some info back. Because
That's
I mean,
right.
for me, like even before podcasting was like a thing, I always looked at myself as like a translator. Like some of this new age tech stuff,
Yes.
even just like in our communities, it can be a different language trying to figure out how to navigate, maturing. I was at InvestFest last year, and a big thing was like, hey, can we make education sexy again? Can we, or again, has it ever been?
That's true.
Can we
That's
make
true.
good decisions look good,
Yeah,
look cool? Can we
yeah.
make progress? Can we make a collaboration
That
look,
part.
look nice? Because a lot of times it's like, I'm better than you. You want to kind of step on somebody on your way up,
Yes.
and so my big thing was like, look, I got a lot of creative people in my area
That's right.
and in my community, and I can be of service,
Okay.
just with the knowledge and bringing
Yeah.
it back. And like I said, I can take stuff that's being said a certain way,
Yeah.
and I can give it back to people that may not necessarily even know they need it.
They do.
So I do have a podcast. I'm partnered up with my wife. I'm
awesome.
one half of Hustle and Heartbeat.
Love it.
Hustle and Heartbeat is
Hustle and
basically we're both entrepreneurs.
Okay.
She is focused on systems and automation, where I am more on the creative side.
Okay.
I just really like to shoot. I don't really like. So I say I don't really like talking to people. I don't mind this. This is fun
Okay,
for me.
cool.
I don't
Okay,
mind being
good,
out here.
good.
This
Yeah.
is cool. This is not a job.
Okay.
This is
All
easy.
right. That's fair.
But when it comes to like trying to nickel and dime me, and we all in the email, and we just not seeing eye to eye.
Yep.
So that's where my wife comes into play,
All right
and she
now.
does very well with handling like the calendars, the scheduling,
Good.
the
You
invoicing,
need
things like that. And so that's
Yeah.
the hustle.
That is.
And
I
then we
like
got the
that.
heartbeat,
Yep.
where it's the family, it's a relationship,
That's
and stuff
right.
like that. So I'm sure there's a lot of entrepreneur couples out there, or even if it's just one or the other, like the wife
Yeah.
is the go-getter, the guy is the one that wants the stability and
Yep.
everything, and we kind of talk about all those different things because
love
there's a
it.
lot of people that come to us for that help, that advice, and
Yeah.
things like that. So we're like, look, how can we package this thing? We
good.
got great chemistry, so
Yep.
it's a little entertaining, it's a little educational. So
Good.
yeah.
Oh my God, I love it. And listen, I think I can't remember who said it, but somebody said relational is one of the key ones.
It is, and I kind of feel like it's kind of cliche, saturated a little bit, but when you do it the right way, I was just having a conversation with somebody today, and we was like, man, if I say I want chicken, I probably want wings. If you say you want chicken, you might want a sandwich.
That's true.
He probably want nuggets.
That's
and
right.
she wants tenders
See what
and stuff
I'm
like that.
saying?
So, we all want the same thing, just a little
A different
variation.
piece,
So it
that's
might
right.
be your taste, your flavor, stuff like that. And
Yeah.
so, man, I was excited to be here.
Yes.
I learned a ton today. I was trying to write with both. You ever try to write with both hands at the same time?
I mean, we was all lighting up.
Yeah, so I had my I had the audio record out.
Smart.
I had my Osmo. I see one of you guys running around
Yep,
with an Osmo. I had
that's
my
right.
phone was out.
Okay, so
Like I said,
ready.
because I
Yes.
do events. I'm big on people attending events.
That part.
There's going to be people in your industry
Yep.
that you don't know how they making it happen.
You
And whether you're the one to inspire, whether you're the one that is there to learn.
Yeah.
Man, attending events is major. So.
It's big,
Yeah.
and who else better to invest in than yourself? So this was a great way to be able to come to learn, to grow, and again, take your podcast and your business and elevate to a whole nother level with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing better than that. So this was just day one. Okay, this was a lot going on, y'all, and this was just day one. Now we still got day two. So tell me, who it is that you're either looking forward to hearing from tomorrow, or concept-wise that you're very eager to learn?
Honestly, of course, David and Donnie. I'm looking forward to seeing them both speak tomorrow.
Yeah.
My guy Will Toms.
Yeah.
My guy Will Toms. He's out of Philly.
Yeah.
He was on Shands Podcast
Yes,
a
he
couple
was.
weeks ago, a couple months ago, something like that.
Very
And I was
recent.
like in the bedroom, and I'm like, this is all right. So look, no, because I did a video. I did a video on it, and I'm like, this is the 459th episode of Social Proof.
Yeah.
If he'd have stopped at 300, he wouldn't have had that impact on my life the way that he did in episode 459.
Wow.
And so I'm looking forward to seeing Will. I'm looking forward to seeing. I think Neo is Neo speaking.
Yes, he is.
So
Yep.
so Neo's one of my guys
Yep.
because he he encourages event spaces and
He
stuff like
does,
that. So
yeah.
my studio
Uh-huh.
is 2,000 square feet.
Okay,
So we
that's
putting
a
on
nice little bit of
events.
room.
Yeah. We putting on
Yeah.
events and all kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
Neo, David, Donnie, Will, whoever
The list
else,
goes on and on. The
whoever
list
else
goes
I
on
can
and
get some
on.
energy and knowledge
Yes.
from, I'm with it.
I love it, absolutely. And listen, I think we all can relate, with David Shands and just seeing the consistency. Like they said, that was a big key thing, was consistency. And that's the key to unlocking so much opportunities. And there's so much more that we got to learn too that maybe we didn't know about. Like you said, you don't know until you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I'm looking forward to learning more. I can tell that you're eager and ready to learn more.
I turned it on for the cam real quick.
Yeah.
But I went to sleep at like 2 last night.
Did
So
you? Okay,
I mean my flight got in late, so
Yeah,
I wanted
so
to get
it's
something to
delayed
eat
things.
and all
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
absolutely.
So yeah, I want to hang out and talk to people because
yeah.
it's a lot of like-minded but
It
different
Yes.
people.
Oh, yes.
And I think that's what's so dope about this event because everybody here on business.
Yep.
I've been to events where it's just people talking.
Mm.
It's just it ain't all the right energy. This
Yeah.
right here has been nice.
Yeah,
Every person
this
that I've
was
talked
it.
to,
Yeah.
while they may have like y'all got 200 and something, something.
230 episodes,
But I
y'all.
didn't get like a higher than
Yeah.
type of feel from y'all. It was just
Okay,
like, man, are
good.
you willing? Like it felt really,
Yes.
know.
Well, we love to hear that.
Yeah.
Y'all know, that's
So
what we do.
I think I want to go to the room and chill
Uh-huh.
and study.
Of course.
And
it's
I got the audio
live.
recordings. I
Yeah.
want to
Me
run them through
too.
Chat
Oh
GPT.
my
I got some
gosh.
strategies that I'm trying to
Oh, that
implement.
AI. Yes.
But
yes.
I also, like being out here a little bit too. So yeah. I want to hold out because we could, man.
We could talk all day. We might have to
Yeah.
have you pull up on
Man.
us, or we pull up on you. 'Cause
Hey.
you got that studio.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing what that looking like.
Man, let me know. I'm with it.
All right, y'all heard it. So listen, we have so much more for you guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
And y'all stay tuned.
From each clip of our YouTube, I do you, I find something controversial you said, and I find Neo something controversial he said.
Yeah.
If I'm always content, like if the flow always starting with comment YouTube for the full episode, because that was technically take them to your episode will go to Neo's episode from the one word. So each flow has its own word.
Yes, and you can have multiple words for just one, or you can have individual words, or you can have specifically just for that piece of content that you post. So you can do it for all the reels that you ever want to post, or you can do it specifically. So like let's just say you was doing one for a Neo episode. The keyword would be Neo. Keyword would be runway. You feel what I'm saying? And those keywords would just go to our episodes.
Okay, cool. So while I got your attention, right after you jump off the stage, can I get you on the hallway so we can do this? Because I know you like to show me
Let's
about
go.
teaching.
Let's go. And I'll consult with everybody, y'all, and I'll figure out how to get this link to everybody. But I gotta give it to Dave.
What's going on, y'all? The Plug Experience. We're here at the Podcast Summit with the one and only Mr. David Shands. And we got another great episode with you guys today. We got my man. Let's tell people more about you, man.
What's going on, man? I'm Ray the Great. Yeah. Now I'm Ray the Great, man, of the Legends Den, man.
That's what's up.
And I'm a barber by trade, and I'm just trying to transition into this podcasting space,
That's
man.
what's up,
Trying
bro.
to get right, trying to go there because barbering is my gift, but my mouth, my talking is my calling. You know
Okay,
what I'm
come
saying?
on.
That's
I
what
like
I'm trying
that.
to operate into. You know,
That's what's up. That's dope, bro.
Yeah, trying to operate in my calling, man.
Okay, so let me ask you this. I know podcast summit. You know what I'm saying? We got people who are aspiring to be podcasters and whatnot. What podcast you think about coming up with soon, man?
So the podcast name would be The Legends Den, man. And
I like that.
And it sounds broad. However, it's really not. Because I got a question for you real quick. When you hear the word legend, what do you think of?
Someone who's been doing it for a minute, someone who's immaculate in what they do.
All right, pause. When you hear the word legend, who do you think of?
Muhammad Ali.
All right, boom. Now, not to take away anything Muhammad Ali has done with his life in his career, but you see how you automatically went to somebody famous. The goal for me on my podcast is to show the people that legends are in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because in reality, there's a homeless man out there that's a legend.
Right.
You feel me? It's a janitor that's a legend. You feel me? There's levels to being legendary. And not legendary in the confines of legendary. I'm talking about legendary in the levels of people.
Okay, I like that.
From Muhammad Ali down to the bus driver.
Yeah.
That bus driver has did something legendary to save somebody's life. You feel me? The same way Muhammad Ali fought for America, you know what I'm saying, and gave people hope and things of that nature. So my whole thing is to bridge the gap with celebrity and normal Joe Blows and show everybody that we all the same, bro. Some of us just had other better opportunities than others, man. But we all legends in our own right.
Bro, listen. We want to make sure we on tune into that. That's dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? What city you from, by the way, bro?
So I'm from Mississippi originally, but I'm living in Dallas now.
Okay, that's what's up.
I've been in Dallas about 3 years.
That's what's up, bro. So let me ask you this. What's the big takeaway you got from today, from everything we learned today?
Bro, oh my God.
Right?
Too much. It's so much, bro. It's so much, man.
It's only day one.
It's only day one. And that's why I'm overwhelmed. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think the main thing for me is get busy, being productive.
Come on now.
My whole thing has been, okay, well, I need to wait till I get this. I need to wait till I do that.
Just
start where you at.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And you never know. Starting where you are, it's going to afford you or put you in rooms, obviously, with people that can show you other directions to get the other thing that you need to get and go where you want to go, man. So just go ahead and get started. That's my biggest takeaway for the day.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Anything looking forward for day two? Anything looking forward?
Bro, listen, if they give me any more than what they gave me today, I don't know if I can handle it all. I got to fly back. It's going to be too much weight.
No, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man.
But I'm looking forward to everything, man. Just learning more information, networking with more people, man. You know what I'm saying? Running across other people like yourself, man. And just taking full advantage of this experience, man.
Absolutely,
and
bro.
Being able to hone in on it and apply it, not just have the knowledge, but apply it to what I got going on.
Absolutely, bro. So let me ask you this: where can we support you? Where can we learn more about you and all that good stuff, bro?
So right now, you can reach me on Instagram at RayTheGreat_7, and the podcast page, I literally just created it 33 seconds ago.
You're on the ground floor, y'all.
You feel me? We just started. I wasn't gonna do it, but my mentor told me today, he was like, "Bro, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and get busy.
Get busy."
You know what I'm saying? So the podcast page is The Legends Den_ on Instagram. And then the same thing, it'll be that on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all across the board.
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. So listen, guys, y'all make sure if y'all support us, y'all make sure y'all support that. All right, y'all. So we appreciate y'all. We here from the podcast summit with Mr. David Shands. We'll see y'all next time.
See y'all next time.
Peace, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
That was good.
2, 1. Hey, y'all, and welcome to another episode of the Pull-Up Experience. We are here at the Podcast Summit in Atlanta. And shout out to our sponsor, TPUE Wines, Miss Nakia Hudson. And shout out to myself, it's my birthday.
Hey,
and
happy birthday.
Thank you. And more importantly, we have yet a beautiful product, one of a kind. I have not seen anything like this in Cleveland, might I add. So tell me, what was the vision behind this? What brought this even to come to light today?
If I'm being totally transparent and honest, I'm a person that knows what I like and know what I don't. So I previously seen products out there on the market that I wanted to be a customer at first. Okay. And then I realized I didn't like the quality of the product. Okay. So I decided to get in business and really upgrade the quality. You get what I'm saying? Because I saw the need for what I wanted personally. And then I realized most people didn't have that quality. So, that's how I got into this particular business. Okay. But I'm mostly known for content creation. They call me the content god.
I saw that. I couldn't help but see, your billboard and, you got some things going on helping with the growth. And this will definitely take it to a whole nother level. 100%. So listen, so Is this your first time here at the Podcast Summit?
No, this is my second year. I went to the first one.
So we come across quite a few vets, that have really pulled up and really brought out innovative ways to be able to market, to be able to brand, to be able to get your name out here. And listen, how has your experience been so far here?
And just in the podcast summit in general?
That and I
Or just
mean,
in
people
business?
can't help but see, the business.
I mean, I'm gonna be totally honest. It's really great, but it can get overwhelming because, when you get approached 100 times in the airport, and I got my headphones on, so when I got guys tapping me, I'm like, "Yo, what? Like, am I being, But it's been a great experience overall.
Okay. Well, as you continue to go and grow, you're gonna have to get used to that.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
It just in the airport is a little crazy. Like anywhere else is cool, but the airport, you don't run me down. You know what I mean?
I get that.
But you said your birthday's today, right?
It is today.
So are you a Cancer?
I am a
Cancer in the building. Yeah, July 18th, mine's coming up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So Cancer might be turning up.
I'm just saying.
Facts.
So listen, you guys, if you don't have one of these, y'all better get y'all one of these. These are one of the kind, beautiful, and I might have to cop me one, maybe a birthday gift to myself.
Turn your content into cash. It's very simple.
Yes.
Content is king. Content is everything. Content is how you grow your company. The only difference between you and $1 million is how many people you can reach every day.
It's that simple. You heard the man. So ain't no better time than the present. So get to it. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all next time. Thank you so much.
For sure.
Take a second. Bingo. That works.
All right.
And here.
So it's like plug and play. You don't have to download anything on your phone.
Everybody has something. No, honestly, this is going to sound crazy, but go ahead and unlock that. I worked at Apple for 10 years, and I was in tech support. And the last thing I wanted anything to do is be complicated, because people will call you and ask you all kind of crazy stuff. Turn your camera out. You going to be on the show, or you going to be quiet?
I'm trying to get you on the show. Yeah, you my guest. Come on.
Jump in.
We're going to do a live stream right now.
Just leave it lay down. It's easier. When Short sent me them, somebody, I won't say who it was, me, I forgot to tell them to send stands.
Okay.
You know what it is. It still worked though.
So your phone here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here.
No, it's no memory. That's the problem.
What you need?
There's no way we can catch both of us.
Okay, I'm gonna put her phone. I'm gonna show you. Do you need a memory stick or something?
Probably.
Because what we can do is airdrop this to you at the end.
Okay. What kind of podcast? So we do entrepreneurs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, this one?
I'm talking that shit. Don't listen to me.
No, we do entrepreneurs and different things that would help them in their journey, different people. But really, we the pull-up experience. And in Cleveland, everybody think it's just LeBron and Bone Thugs, right? Which they dope, obviously. They earn their name. But it's so many raw people, places, and things in Cleveland. As we just got him to say he had never
I ain't
camera.
too late.
It's all right. I got you. Because I know where it's at, so I know when we do this whole speaker series, I know if we book the Rock Hall and say we got the Rock Hall again, you coming through.
Hey, coming through. You know
all
what
right,
it is.
that's all I need. I need you to come and share yourself with my people.
Nah, it's so crazy. Like, as a kid growing up, every time my mom was like, y'all kids are acting the fool, you going to your grandma's house, we were so mad. Because everything hot was happening on the block in New York. And as you can tell by my age, I was there for hip-hop in the beginning.
Okay.
So all of the stuff was jumping off. And then we would get stuck going to Cleveland. And at that time, nothing was really happening. And so it was like, be at grandma's house, stay out of trouble, couldn't get no weed. This was the reason why mom sent us there. And then, grandpa wanted to take us to like Lake Erie to go fishing. I say, Grandpa, ain't nothing in this lake but dead Italians.
Really?
That was the game back in the day. Hey, look, 19s, early 80s, and over there, that's what it was going on. But now, again, I was so blown away as how sweet. I mean, it came up. Like, it literally came up.
So have you, because you said September, so you've seen all the downtown development and all of that.
Yes, craziness. It was so good.
We got this iconic free stamp, and you even went and took a picture with it.
Yo,
really? He trying to act like he all New York out. He here for
I ain't
Cleveland.
gonna lie. It was sick. It was such a drastic change from what I was used to as a kid.
Okay.
And I had no expectations. But that's what I tell people about the podcast. Stop trying to be cute. Don't put expectations. Just do your thing.
Okay.
And then people will join you for who you really be.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? All right. What's your first name?
Marquita.
Why you gotta say some hard shit? You couldn't be like Grace?
Kita. Damn.
Gangsta.
Cleveland. You could have put Cleveland. I'd have read.
Hey, I actually got the I Heart Cleve shirt.
Come on, man.
Yo,
and you want to act like this.
I got that joint.
Because you love it here. They always do.
What's your first name?
Brittany. Brittany.
Hey, my niece
He
is
already
Brittany.
started.
No, my niece is Brittany with 2 T's, so that messes me up. And I was just finna go over here and type breezy, because that's what I call it. All right, so your mics are mic. Everything is everything. All you gotta do is press record. So we was doing this show, right? And say Keita was running it. Keita would be here. Everybody be like, all right, we about to start. All right, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and record. All right, so
You gonna stay here so we can finish
so
too.
this would be doing like the countdown. You'll be talking to your people, or just like talking to people in the chat. You let them know you're about to go. Then we're gonna go ahead to the first scene, and then you're gonna introduce. And I don't know what I did to make it go sideways, but I can fix that.
We ain't gonna go too sideways with you, Brittany. I promise. We're gonna take good care of you tonight in this podcast creation station sponsored by eCam.
Oh man.
So somebody must have did that. And that. You're gonna leave it like that.
No, look at a big old head.
Don't worry.
Is it gonna fan out on me?
No.
That's why I was thinking I go 5.5 on mine.
Yeah, you can. You can. I can do that.
Right.
Listen.
Wait, let me make sure you see my Cleveland hat, because y'all ain't.
Oh my Lord.
They be hating on my city. I be having to come all the way down here to rep just to pull up on them.
Or something like that. I see you trying to put your head in the whole thing.
Well, me. The stand, I don't know. Oh, I think that's as high as it go. I got a big old head, but I'm zoomed in for whatever reason too.
Are you zoomed in?
I think so. There we go.
I was like, why is the thing so crazy like that?
Yeah,
I
because
thought
my head is not that big. It's proportion. It's not big.
What I thought it was that bootleg Cleveland version. All right, so then you can just go ahead and do your recording, and then I was give you a follow.
Go ahead and get started.
Yeah.
All right, what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Pull Up Experience Podcast Edition. We are sitting here in the Podcast Summit Content Creation booth, sponsored by eCam. Thank you to Shands. Thank you to the Social Proof Podcast. Thank you to the Podcast Summit. And we got a chance to meet some amazing people. God will not believe who I got the opportunity to sit with today. I'm sitting here with Miss Brittany. Miss Brittany, please introduce yourself and let the people know exactly who you are and what you do.
Hello, hi. My name is Brittany, as she mentioned. So I'm an artist manager, pretty much. Getting my podcast started as well. Get my own views, and pretty much just kind of interviewing artists and educating them in the music industry.
So tell me a little bit more about the types of artists that you already manage and that you are aspiring to manage.
So right now it's like hip hop artists, right?
Okay.
So should we be looking in the camera or at each other? I don't even know.
I'm gonna say in the camera.
Okay. Should we? Don't look.
Don't. Okay.
Okay.